eyes? Yeah? Oh, not too many people, huh? Right? Sleeping still? Yeah? Some people are sleeping. The Taiwanese gone to sleep? No? Wow, it's nice to see Western face for a change. My God. Unser Vater im Himmel. Yeah? Somebody sleeping? Huh? Otherwise, how come we have so little customers? Used to be full in the morning. Okay, guys. Oh my God. You okay? You still can open your eyes? You're welcome to close them. Yeah? You can just meditate or rest, whatever you like. I just want to keep my promise. That's all. I'm here. Now, shoot. Yeah. You feel like you need to ask something? Huh? Why you sit down there? Some place here, honey? You want to sit up? Yeah, why not? There's plenty. Sit here. You guys, if you want, come up. Whoever. Yeah, sit around. Yeah, I can sit as near as you want. Okay, let the gate. Yeah, I can sit more here. Yeah, more cozy, huh? Just don't over there. Camera, yeah, and the movie stars. Here, honey, over there. Yeah, just don't sit too next to each other. It's too hot. What? Huh? You want to see my leg or something? I'm trying to push it to the back already. Otherwise, it will be up to here. When I sit down, everything is in the open. I thought I don't think I can answer people question in this way because they will be looking at here and don't understand what I say anymore. Yeah, how's your day? Huh? Is okay? Yeah? Fun, huh? Great, huh? Yeah, especially we don't have to meditate at all. Just just sleep, eat, and run around, make friends. Have you got some new boyfriend since we're here? Uh, give it a shot. No? Wow, so many handsome bachelor. I'm looking for one myself. I don't find. I don't have time to tell him I'm looking for you. All right, guys, you want to ask anything? You okay with your practice? Not really? What's wrong?
Just I'm too uncomfortable. I can't sit for too long.
You can't sit too long? Okay. Yeah.
And just my thoughts are all over the place, I guess.
Yeah. You're not used to it, that's why. You're not used to it sitting cross-legged. You're not used to it sitting on the grass. You're not used to it using your leg to fold it on top of each other. You're not used to it putting your concentration here. You're not used to it seeing an oriental little lady who keep giving all the stupid answers, for example. Yeah, all this is new. So that's why. But at the program, you can concentrate, right? Tonight the program is nice to concentrate, huh? So at least when you come here, we have a program. At that time, you can concentrate for a change. That is what concentrate is. It means it's something interesting for your mind to stay still and put the whole attention to that point. And that's why we should have a little light, a little sound, yeah? So the brain feel happy. Yeah, I'm getting something. What next? Yeah. And that's how he can concentrate better. Huh? But nevertheless, I found that sometimes God is a very funny thing. Oh, a funny guy. Mm. For example, okay, you meditate a lot. You sit there sweating, like half an hour, 1 hour at least, nothing come. And then says, oh, what the heck, I'm going to sleep. And you lay down and wow, a lot of light and a lot of things coming. Yeah, funny guy. Also, sometimes you meditate for a while. Yeah, nothing happen. Or you read spiritual books. You listen to Master Ching Hai's tapes, and chanting, whatever. Nothing happen. You put up 20 poster on the wall. Doesn't work. And then you start thinking of something else. For example, yesterday, what your girlfriend ate, yeah, and how it makes her vomit, and that's it. And then the light came. Did it happen to you? Yeah, or anything like that. Just think of somebody or something even, and then suddenly the light broke loose. Yeah, come all over, or at least it comes a little bit, huh? It happened, huh? Hey, so don't worry, just do your job. Whenever God's like to come, He just come. He is really a very funny guy. I told him many times, please be a little bit normal, but he's not. Don't worry, okay? You meditate, it will work. And it has effect, even maybe not immediately at that time, but it comes later on. Hmm? Or at the long run, you will feel the change in your life. That's what it is. Yeah. Don't look for the answer. Don't look for the result, and it will come. All right. Just leave it. Okay. Because God knows. God is the intelligence of the universe. Suppose you sit there and really try your best, even though your mind scatter all over. But He knows why you're sitting there. What the heck you're sitting there for if you don't want to see Him, right? Even if you can't concentrate, the purpose, the motive is to sit there so that you can see God. So He knows that. All right? So don't worry if you don't see. He sees you. That's important. Right. Okay. Really, you should not worry. After initiation, I wouldn't be worried if I were you. Even if I see dark every night, I wouldn't worry. Yeah. God is dark sometimes. We human also have different color, she's dark, she's white, I'm yellow. Yeah. Sometimes you happen to see dark God, maybe chocolate color God. Maybe an African God. So whatever he comes is fine. Yeah, really. Just be happy, be pure, be, how you say, be confident, yeah? That at the time of initiation, he knows. You came for initiation because you wanted to contact him. He takes his time or he hurries. It's okay. Let him decide. You already show your proposal, all right? You show your interest. You show your sincerity, yeah? And if that guy doesn't know, then we don't even want to know him, right? So don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry, okay? Wouldn't worry. But you will change. Even you think you don't see the light, even you think you don't hear the sound, but you do hear. It's just sometimes you think it's not. Yeah, some people are funny, They sit there all the time, and then they told me they don't see anything. I said, well, why do you think you don't see anything? You see, it's all outside light. I know somebody turned on the light and it's a neon lamp. He didn't even open his eyes, it's neon lamp. There's no lamp, no light, nothing. He just thinks so. Sometimes we think like that, okay? The brain tries to cheat us a lot of things. But I would never, ever worry if I'm initiated. As long as we keep our sincerity, keep our precept, yeah? And try our best just to sit there. Then things will change. Everything you wish will come true. Yes. Huh? It's not? What? It is nice. Yes, I know that. I know that. Because I've gone through all that. It still happens. I still change. My life's still better. I'm still happier. I cannot escape from the effect of initiation. Because I'm sincere. Because you are sincere. So don't worry. Okay? Relax. Sit there. Sing. Think. Scattered. Shake. Loose. Happy. Tight. Upset. Mad. Angry. Whatever. I don't care. You will change. You will be better. Guarantee. Okay. What next? I'm really happy to sit with you guys because you're easy to handle. If I tell you, you be okay, you say, all right, I'll be okay. No, it is true. It is true. I thought the Westerners are more complicated, but they're not. It's not true. They just look complicated. Inside their heart, they're more simple, pure. Yeah, more easy. You're more logical. You understand logic very quick. Yeah. All right. What do you want to say? You scared by the dream? Oh, what is it? Yeah, of course you can ask me anything.
You look beautiful anyway.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I like
Thank you. I did all this myself.
That's beautiful.
Thanks. It helps. It helps to be beautiful. Otherwise, I couldn't open my eyes. I was a little run down, so I came home. I didn't like all this hairdo, a little heavy, and all the pin, keep open in my, not wisdom eye, but my pore. So I come home, and the makeup artist, before I put a little heavy makeup, but she did fantastic job. It's just when you want to have such a fantastic effect, you have to put more, like heavy makeup, and long time I don't have this kind of like salon makeup style or hairdo salon, more natural. So I said, I can't bear it no more. I'll come home and throw everything now, everything. And take a shower, eat a little soup, and take a shower, and fresh, all the hair don't even blow, nothing, just yeah, and stick on. Yeah, I feel fresh, and change the clothes. Yeah, and tell myself that now I'm fresh, I'm awakened, I'm ready. And that's it.
That's very nice.
Yeah, and I look good. Feel good. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
I'm just happy I saw my dream.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine?
sister. Yes.
Okay. This morning when you're seeing brothers and Chinese brothers and sisters there,
Yeah.
and I was in the corner there hiding, sleeping.
Try not to move it too much. It will
Okay.
make noise.
I'm shaky.
Yes. Okay, then you handle the.
Thanks.
Okay, it's better. I
Thank
can hear your heartbeat. Ka-ba-boom, ka-ba-boom, like African drum. So what happened with the Chinese brothers and sisters?
When you are looking at seeing them,
Mm.
I was just sleeping and I had this beautiful dream about you, Master.
Oh, you sleep while I'm
Yes.
talking?
Yes.
Oh, thanks. At least I can cure somebody insomnia.
But is it all right to talk about it?
Of course,
Yes.
if you want to.
Yes. And I saw you wearing exactly the way you are wearing now.
Now?
Black, yes.
Oh.
And it was raining.
Mhm.
And then you said, and you had those shoes, black shoes. You said, can you pick them for me?
Oh.
Then I picked them for you and gave them to you.
Mm.
So I'm so excited to see when you come in, and I
It's
saw
exactly
exactly
like that.
the way you are.
Ah,
And I said,
fancy. I have to
Looking
wear black
beautiful.
so that her dream comes true. Yeah.
so I don't know the meaning, Master,
No,
but
no
I'm so
meaning.
happy to be
Okay.
next to you and
Yeah.
see you physically.
I normally don't like black that much so because you dream that way. I can't help it. I say, okay. At least make your dream comes true. Okay. You alright?
Yes.
You're very beautiful.
Ah,
Inside out.
Thank you, Master.
Yes?
Master, I'd just like to, thank you. I'd just like to give you the love of everybody in Perth, Western Australia.
In Australia?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, last night when you were telling us about the death of your friend,
Yeah.
I just felt that I wanted to give you a hug like a friend. And it's so
Thanks.
difficult because, you know, you're so, well, you're our master and it's really difficult. But I think probably a lot of people felt they just wanted to give you a big hug. You just look so lonely standing up there.
Oh, thank you. I take it off, but stay where you are. Yeah, it's not just a friend, my friend, it's your friend too. She was a Kuan Yin messenger, very dedicated, very intelligent too. And a little bit restless at times, so I have to tune down sometime, but I really miss her a lot. She's really beautiful. Every of them is beautiful, just like you. Just that I don't always have a chance to know you personally. I just know her personally. And that's why sometimes it touches you when somebody left. Even though to go back to heaven, even though you're together in another dimension, is in this physical dimension, it's different. Okay? But thank you anyhow for your remote control hug. All of your remote control hug, thank you. Sometimes I do give group hug, but this is rather a big group for me to handle. Yes.
I realize when I meditate, I always feel a tingling sensation on the left side of my head. And after that, the pictures are so fast, I cannot even remember what I see.
It's all right. Yeah. Don't worry about left or right so much. Just try to be in the middle. Okay? Yes. The picture goes so fast. Okay. It goes like that, huh? Yeah, that's why our mind cannot always record what we have seen in heaven when we came back. And then we say, didn't see anything. But I know many of you see a lot of things. But you don't know also. You forgot. Yeah. When you come back, you forgot. Suppose sometime you sit together and meditate, huh? In front of one of the initiate, and you saw her eyes turned upward. It's only the white part remain, like she's dead. And she doesn't move. She's really gone. But when she comes back, you ask her, what have you seen? Have you enjoyed? She said, no. I don't know anything. She didn't even know her eyes is gone and she was dead for a while. She doesn't know, but you know. Huh? Try to see that sometime. But don't go around try to open everybody's eyes. And see. Don't try to run around with your thoughts and say, you might get a black eye doing that. Okay.
Yes, hi Master. I wanted to go ahead and, from the petals of my heart, thank you for your love and your light.
Thank you.
And after my initiation yesterday, I have a question. My right side of my body was very stuffy and achy. And is there any insight you could give me about that?
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
I told you to ignore the sensation of the body. And sometimes because the soul tries to detach itself from the body, so it leaves the body, or it partially leaves the body, and the sensation is gone in some part of the body. So somewhere it's numb, or completely numb, or completely you don't feel the body, or you get out of the body and look at your own body. Yeah, it's not very, very pretty after we leave it. Normally it looks ugly. So don't look. If you go out, just go straight up, don't look back, okay? And when you come back, close your eyes, plug in. Otherwise you don't want to go back in. Yuck, who is that? Oh, you couldn't even recognize yourself. Is that me? Yeah, it don't look so good. Yeah.
Well, I also noticed that it was very difficult for me to feel that I had my feet on the ground, so it goes along with what you just said.
Yeah, sometimes like that. As if you don't have a body, or if you're flying, or as if the body is gone, or very lightweight, like feather. Yeah, all kind of sensation. Don't worry about that. Okay, that means it just means that you are doing correctly. Yeah, and you're successful in your spiritual progress. Yeah, but don't pay attention.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
In December when I got initiated, I was the one that cried, the big baby. You know, I was really sick, and you fed me the blessed food. And when I got home, a couple months later, I got my new blood tests and things, and my count went from 11 million down to 47,000. And I was really following the path and the precepts, and the organization that I'm doing is very demanding, and I've kind of gotten off the path, and I hope you don't throw me out. But
You still can sit here.
yeah. And, you know, in the last 10 months, everything in the business part has gone so extremely well, but my health has gone back down. And, you know, you know, the last year I've done everything on my own. And now I have to walk away, and it's like my ego. You know, with the nonprofit, you can't run it or own it. And I've had to really comes to terms on this ego that has served me well, and now I have to let it go.
Oh.
And but it's like perfect timing, because now I can take care of myself, and that's why I'm here in Florida, because I need to reconnect with you, because I had the sounds and I had the light, and everything's gone, and I'm really sad about that. And
And everything's not gone. You've gone away from it. You can come back anytime.
yeah, I just wanted to make an amends to my brothers and sisters and to you, that sometimes I'm so hard-headed, and
So
my
honey?
will hard-headed,
Oh. You don't look it.
and I fall off the path sometimes.
Oh, we do that sometimes. Don't worry, okay? We
Yeah.
start again.
Well, it's really hard to do. My family thinks I'm in a cult, and I don't have support. And you know, we have 3 restaurants, and I'm opening a new one, and I want to make it a vegetarian cafe. And I just struggle with trying to find my place. So I'm back here to keep my 5 precepts. And
You can do both. Don't worry. Just keep your heart in what you're doing,
I know.
okay? Don't just choose one and leave another. And don't just choose spiritual and leave the world, because it will chase you also.
I'll tell you.
Yeah. Just be in the world, but keep your heart in the spirit. It will come back. Don't worry, okay? Belong to you, and you belong to the light, so it's all right. Every time we fall, stand up, walk again. That's all. Very simple. Can fall many times, don't matter. Stand up, walk again. Okay? You allow yourself to fall sometimes, and then you allow yourself to come back. It's all your own decision, because you are God. You choose whatever way, however long it takes to go home. Okay? You're okay. You're perfect. Hi, you're welcome.
Master,
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that you are so beautiful.
Thank you.
And that you are so playful.
So what? Playful. Yeah.
And I appreciate it so much. And
Yeah.
I am so grateful to be here.
Me too. I'm grateful to be here with you. Yes. among beautiful people. Just sometimes you don't know how beautiful you are. You try to pretend to be stupid, to be bad. But you are nice. Yeah? You're really perfect. Nothing you do can change your perfection. One day you will realize that. Because we try too hard to be something else, to be somebody else, and to please everybody else, and we forget our perfection. I realize that. That doesn't matter how bad you think I am, doesn't matter how wrong you think I do things my way, doesn't matter how many mistakes you think I make, I'm just perfect. It's just in your eyes that I am mistaken and I'm wrong, because I'm trying to please you perhaps, but not good, because you expect different things. And you are a different being, and I'm a different being. And as soon as I remember myself, I know I'm perfect. Yeah, even though I cannot please you, I cannot please everybody, and you still think I'm wrong, and I do things not the way you think correctly, but I'm perfect. And one day you too will realize that. Not to be proud of, just to be happy. Just to know the truth. Yeah? You're okay, really. God loves you so much, and you love yourself so much. You will realize that everything is all right. The only problem with us, the only thing is not all right with us, is that because we have to integrate with a lot of other people, and we are influenced by them, and we try to think their way, we try to do it their ways, we try to accept their opinions about us, right or wrong, good or bad. And that's when we lost touch with ourselves and reject our own true self, and that's when we don't know we are perfect. Yeah, we got confused in all this life, all this happening. Yeah? But you will realize it. And you will love yourself more. And you love yourself the best. And then you can love everybody else too. Take time. Yeah, you feel free. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for being here. I adore you, and I wanted to tell you in this lifetime, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I'm especially grateful that I don't doubt you, that I don't have to doubt you. And my question is about minding my own business.
Your question is about what, love?
I'm sorry?
Your question is about?
My question is about my sister.
Oh.
That I'm so close to her, and she's helped me out for so long. She's older than I am, and I respect and admire her, and I don't doubt her, and she doesn't know how to practice, and she doesn't know how to respect the precepts.
Mm-hmm.
And a friend of mine told her about you, and she thinks that I feel embarrassed that she thinks that I'm enlightened, and I admire her so much. And
if you are enlightened, why you bother her? No.
I want to mind my own business about knowing that I love my sister, and that I don't doubt her.
Yeah.
And at the same time, she doesn't know about the precepts.
Oh. You want to tell her? Think she's ready to hear?
She asks me with her heart, and with her mind, she makes fun of you, and it hurts my feelings.
She makes what?
She makes fun of how I call you master, and how much I'm happier since I know you, and she
She feel problem with that? That you call me master, she doesn't like?
She calls you master too.
Oh.
She thinks she's not good enough.
Oh, I got it. Why is that? You told her so? Not good enough for what?
She doesn't keep your precepts, and she eats
So?
meat.
Well, then let her. It's her choice. No wonder she thinks she's not good enough. I also think so. Well, as long as she chooses to do her way, it's okay. I don't bind anybody. Yeah? If you come, I help you. I show you whatever I can. I love you as much as you need. But otherwise, nothing really matter. If you choose to return to your previous existence, previous way of life, it's okay. Maybe she come back again next year, next day. Okay? She come back to herself, not come back to me. All right? I mean, in a way speaking, you come back to me or come back to the teaching, but you come back to yourself. Don't matter, everybody's okay. Okay. I met a lot of people who eat meats, they're nice too.
I've got another question about myself.
Sure.
When I want to sit and meditate, in my head I remember all of the lies that I told during the day that I didn't mean to have as lies, but they turn into lies. When I tell somebody that I'll remember something and then I forget it, and then when I sit to meditate, I remember that I was going to keep a promise and I forgot. And that when I want to sit and meditate, I remember, and then I remember all of the things that I said I was going to do, and sometimes the list gets so long, I don't meditate anymore. I feel that it's too late. And then I'm tired after all of that thinking, and I go to sleep.
And good night.
I'm very glad that you accepted my application and that you initiated me. I'm very glad, and that it somehow wasn't a mistake.
Maybe it is. If you keep wanting to go to sleep, maybe it is. What do you think? Your mistake or my mistake? Huh? I don't make any mistake. Anybody come, I say, welcome. And if you go, I say, goodbye. What kind of mistake can it be? Huh? No problem. If I didn't accept you, that is a big mistake. Yeah? If I did accept you, that's not. I accept everyone if he wants to be accepted. All right? And try your best, that's all, okay? Try your best. Like, if you can meditate more, it's good. If you cannot, okay, go to sleep. Meditate another time, another day. It's up to you, okay? Yeah. In initiation, we say try your best, as much as you can, to meditate like half an hour or 2.5 hours. Yeah? Just suggestion, okay? The more you meditate, the better for you. All right. So what is it that you're so uptight about, huh? Just relax, okay? You're fine. Next one. Yeah. Anybody else over there? If not, then turn over here. Here. Yes. Okay.
Master, I'm anxious and concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah. I live in Minnesota, and I'm going back to India for good sometime in December.
For good?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I found out that we don't have many Indians who practice the Kuan Yin method, and that I won't have any support there.
Where are you?
Pune.
Pune, I think we have.
You visited the place once, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be anybody there.
Sure, somebody there. You ask the headquarters. They have some
in
address.
Bombay? Okay.
Yeah. They have some address. If not, you have to make your own center. Yeah. Calcutta. It's a long way, no?
Yeah.
Bombay also. Okay, they're scattered everywhere. But if they don't have, you don't need support. Okay? You meditate alone. With God and with me, 3. Don't worry. Yeah, when I first came to Taiwan or United States, who supported me? Nobody. Okay? Don't worry, you're okay. God, you're in India. It's supposed to be the Holy Land. Huh? You're supposed to be the saint by now, right? By birth. By birthright. Even I had to go there to become a sort of saint that I am. A sort of. Okay. You okay now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Master, there's two things that are probably the most important, and meditation and love. And sometimes when I really, really want to meditate, and most of us have that experience, the focus monkeying around. But every now and then I do have a wonderful meditation. But when it comes to love, there are times that I would really like to know that I loved one day everything and everyone.
That's
Why
difficult.
is it so hard? Even if my meditation isn't wonderful every day, at least once in a while, 2.5 hours or maybe 2, and I think, why can't I feel or know that I loved at least 2 hours out of the whole day?
Oh. You mean you don't feel the love of God?
No, not so much God. Just in my daily chores, teaching, I teach. And at the end of the day, I remember, I taught, but I didn't teach with love. I forgot about being conscious of love. When I pick up the papers from the students or give their notebooks, did I do it with love? Maybe, maybe not, but I forgot to do it.
Yeah, sometimes you forget. Oh, big deal.
But my question is...
Forgive yourself, for God's sake. Gosh.
You want to do it, Master.
Don't bother wanting too much, okay? It will come. Maybe you have it already, you keep forgetting it. Okay? Teaching is a very difficult job. Very demanding. Yeah? Too many stupid questions.
High school. Yeah.
So forgive me also, meanwhile. Oh God, I wish I'm more loving than I am. Of course also, but heck, I forgive myself. Every time I scold you, I forgive myself. I say, why? Why they have to ask such a stupid question? Why they have to make me angry? I was perfectly saint. I was a perfect saint. I was a perfect saint until you came along with your question.
Master, sometimes...
And I forgive myself. It's okay.
Sometimes I feel that, like, when I have to be hard with the student, it's high school.
Yeah.
Like, did I scold? Did I do it with love? Did I discipline with love? Or just was that just a policy, just a procedure? Or can we do both, the procedure and the policy with love? And it's like, I just forget. I forget about doing it with love.
Don't organize too much. Don't analyze too much. You do it with love, of course, because you love your job. You love the kids, and that's why you're still there. If you hate your job, you would have been gone. If you don't like the kids so much, you would have been gone. So even though when you're scolding, you don't mean them any harm. You don't mean to put them down. You don't mean to degrade them. You don't mean to destroy their confidence. That means you do it with love already, unconsciously. Because you think they do it not correctly. And you want them to do correctly. For what sake? For their own sake. And that is love already. There's no need to sit there and say, is there any love in it? I didn't smell any love. Jesus Christ. The motive, your motive is love already, okay?
The other question is, I would like to see you inside.
Me too. I would like to see what I look like inside.
Not that inside, Master.
I look a little fatter. More like happy Buddha. Okay. Some people do see, some people don't. Some people do see, but when they get up, they forget. people see in the dreams, people see and in the high level of consciousness. When they come back, the brain cannot remember because you're outside the brain's range, outside of coverage area. So your brain cannot tell you anything, and without your brain you don't understand the things of the physical explanation. Yeah, that's all. Okay.
Thank you.
Want to see me inside, huh? Fancy that I don't look good enough outside. No, I
Master,
understand. Yes.
I want to thank you very much for giving my initiation yesterday on my birthday.
You're
that was
welcome.
the best birthday present anyone
Happy
could have.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday
To you.
Happy
Birthday, new brother. To you.
Thank you very much.
Group kiss. Mwah. See?
Now,
Yeah,
can I
group,
ask one
group
question?
kiss. Now come the hard part. Okay. What?
What can I do to my mind-brain consciousness to make it very easy for you to help me?
Just try to meditate, as much as you can, and you'll be softened with time. When we clean the clothes, a little bit, we'll be clean. Actually, we are clean. Just try to get rid of the garbage, that's all, and then you will see yourself, yeah? And then you don't need my help even. Don't worry. You're doing fine. You will be. You will be good. You will be changing. All right? It's just new. Yeah, new people have a little more worry. Yeah, okay. You can ask first if you want. Oh, no, okay. Whoever will come.
I have two questions which I could not actually you could not answer for me inside. One is about the yes. One is about the sound. I cannot stay too long listening to the sound. Sometimes.
Yes. What is it? You feel restless? Or?
Very restless.
Yeah.
Very restless. Sometimes, very few times, I can stay for. I even forget for how long I stay. But many times, restless. I get all agitated.
It's funny, huh? Funny how we get restless when we do Kuan Yin, huh? The power is too strong sometimes, huh? You cannot bear it, just get up, walk around a little, or do the Kuan Kwang and go back later.
Yes, that's what I do. But I never had anybody really to ask to find the real question. So now
we do have that. Yeah, some people do have that.
Thanks. The other one is about the light. I don't see a light.
You don't see a light.
I see a whole big picture.
You see what?
A whole picture.
Picture, huh?
Whatever it has to be is there.
Scenery?
It started out when I got initiated last December. It started out to be pictures of God, of the person, Jesus, person.
Photos?
Yeah, a real person just talking.
Real person also?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you there, as I mentioned before, and slowly Jesus started to stay quiet, but was still there all the time. So I had to position, so I knew where it was. So God will be in the middle, Jesus will be on His right, and you will be on my right. And slowly Jesus disappeared after 6 months. And they says, well, didn't hear anymore. And God says that you are the one to stay with me, and you stay for about maybe another month.
That say what?
That you were supposed to be with me.
Yeah.
Like God would not talk, would just
show it.
Show it.
Yeah.
And after about 7 months, you
disappear too.
No, you did not disappear. No.
No.
You did not disappear. You just stay on the sideline. And you appear every time I'm not that good.
Only when you're not good.
Yeah.
Wow.
But not for a bad thing. You appear to remind me to stick on the right path. But
So-
the main thing that I'd like you to answer me is this, that everybody say, including you, that I have to see the light, but I never really see a light. I always see this whole picture, like the whole thing.
So Jesus appear in total darkness, Master Ching Hai appear in total darkness, God tell you things all in darkness.
So you answer my question, thank you.
What a pity.
I can.
I wonder, your eyes is excellent. You see everything in darkness. Never see any light.
I can understand that.
Don't you think it's funny that Jesus chose the darkness to appear in the darkness? And even the Master Ching Hai is so stupid. Only appear in darkness. Huh?
I can. It took me 8 months to figure out what that was. I couldn't figure it out. Now I did. Thank you very much.
You figure out already now?
Just now.
Jeez. Wow, that's quick. Huh? Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for the
Yeah.
scolding
You're welcome.
the other day.
I
That
know.
really teaches us a big lesson.
Big lesson? What did I do today?
I'm sorry?
What did I do?
You told us that we did the worst performance that it was in the history. And
The performance?
First performance they had.
Oh, the best performance?
the worst.
The worst?
It was
No,
the
that
worst.
was last night. Today was not bad.
Yes.
Oh, I did it last night.
That's why they changed their way, you know.
Ah. Push everybody to the limits, huh?
Well, that's
No, it's
we met after the show, and that's what came out. It says maybe with this, not only we learn a lot, but hopefully our brothers and sisters learn from this lesson and make it better next time. Because
No, it's okay. Don't be so serious. I didn't
Well, but
die.
some of us took it very serious. I was very happy when that happened, but everybody else wasn't.
Today I'm generous. Normally I would say, oh, it's terrible again, but I say never mind. It's a moon festival, and so it's the best so far. I didn't mean the best of everything. No, today is good, huh? Yeah, sometimes when people scold you or criticize you, you suddenly make more effort. Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Well, you scolded me twice, and those two things.
I scolded you twice.
Yes, the first time was when the second day I got initiated.
You remember all these things?
Well, yes.
Okay, I wouldn't like to be your enemy.
Well, it was something that I was carrying for the last 40 years, and you
Oh,
clear it
yeah.
up in 1 second.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
It's better now, huh?
Yes, my ego.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Well, that's a hard thing to do.
Finally, you show me the way how to control it, and
That's very difficult to
Yes.
get rid of, huh?
Yes,
But
very
you look good, so it's
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Mean you look good inside. Yeah.
You purify me a lot inside.
You do it yourself. I'm just kicking around, screaming about.
Yes, that's another thing I would like to tell you about that. That was the message that I was getting almost for about 6 months. You were the rebellious one.
I was what?
Rebellious.
I'm the most rebellious?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Between Jesus and
Using
and the things that came in my mind. Yeah, you were the one, the witty one. Like you were. Let's say if I was making some mistakes, you will come up and you would okay, now you know. You did something like that. I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah. Same outside, same inside, huh?
Yes.
Not much difference. Yeah. Rebellious, huh? And nobody told me like that before, but I really am. I think I am, huh? Do I look like? Yeah. I just don't care. I'm what I am, and that's that.
Well,
Yeah.
you need to be like that for me anyway. Otherwise, I wouldn't understand it.
Okay. I'm glad that you get helped. All right. It doesn't matter in which way.
you helped me so much that I feel that everything is important, but at the same time, nothing is important as long as I keep myself in the same path. That's how much they help me.
Good. Yes. So, you see, that's how so many people complain they don't see any light. Yeah. And I'm stupid, I believe it too. I come and say, okay, you see it now? No, nothing. What do you see? Oh, Jesus say that you're good, Master. It's a new proof, yeah, sometimes like that. Yeah. Okay, I told you you are right, yes, every one of you. You are finished, brother? You want some more? Okay.
No, I had 20,000 questions,
things.
but you answered to me. Those are the only one that I can answer.
Okay, good.
I know you. Thank you.
You're lucky.
Thanks.
His brother.
Master, hi, good morning. I'm here. I just would like to thank you very much. I mean, I'm really grateful to be here. It's since I started knowing you a few months ago, I would always dreamed to be here, but I've never dreamed to be this close.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, seriously, my heart is always
I cannot see
beating for
anything
you.
in there.
Can I get closer?
If she wants it, change it.
Yeah, if I get that honor that I can kiss
You
your
die,
hands,
huh?
I will be grateful for that.
You want to get closer? Oh, kiss my hand. I do it for you. We are one. Okay, here. It's a little simple. It's all right. Welcome. Welcome. Don't even dream about it.
Master, I'd like to thank you for turning the Paolo's Italian restaurant in San Jose, California into the vegetarian house. Because of that, I was able to instantly turn vegetarian.
Oh,
no
yeah.
problem. Of course, I go there 5 or 6 times a night.
It helps, yeah.
That's where your blonde Elvis works. On the way out here, after I changed planes in Tennessee and was flying over Alabama, we came over a fog bank, or not a fog bank, but a cloud bank. And as we first came into it, you could see, I looked out the window and I could see the shadow of the plane on the clouds below me. And around the shadow was a rainbow, a circle, completely encircling this shadow. Very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There was something else I wanted to say to you, but I don't recall what it is now. Oh, yes, I do. Thank you for not growing a beard. It's so nice to have someone who doesn't have a beard as a master.
Who knows? Who knows tomorrow I might grow one. Why is that? Do all the masters have beards? No, they don't.
Not anymore.
Oh, some of them are very young. They don't have anything.
You're also extremely pleasing to the eye. Thank you for that
Easy
projection.
on the eyes. Thank you. Okay, I try to look good. Yeah. Meditation helps, huh? Make you look better and better every day. Yeah. Look at you. You were Western and today you look just like a Chinese. Changed, no? Because some of you complain that Master, I meditate and nothing changed, so today I make you change.
I'd like to correct you a little bit. I'm a Chinese snowflake.
Yeah? Chinese snowflakes? Yes. You do look like a Chinese anyhow. Yeah. All right. Anything else? Okay.
I forgot one more question. It's about my health. When I first met you, I mentioned that there was something that some doctor said that I had something wrong. But since then, I went within myself to found what is good for me, and it's working.
Yeah.
And
Good.
The one thing that I cannot answer is that my ego that tells me what to do, what not to do, or is the real thing that tells me what to do, what not to do with my health?
Well, it depends. If something good, it's not the ego. Something bad, maybe.
Okay. Well, I am very careful with that, and I meditate a lot before I make a decision. Actually, the decision is not made by me directly. It's made after a few meditations. The decision comes naturally, either to go to see a doctor or ask certain questions, or do certain tests or not do the test.
Right.
Now, there's a doctor here in Florida that I came to see him about 4 months ago, and he ordered me some natural remedies, all made from herbs. And now I'm supposed to go and see him, but for some reason, my decision seems to be not to go and see him, because if there is nothing wrong with me, it seems like they are looking for something wrong. Now, when I get the sensation to follow a certain diet or to take certain vitamins or not to take them, how it would be the easiest way for me to more or less to be sure.
Yes.
Which direction?
You don't feel sure, even if you cannot feel intuitively that something right about what you think.
Okay. Let's say that I have to go to this doctor, and the decision is no. I waste my time if I go there. I waste my money, and I just go ahead. And then a couple months later, it comes back and says, "Well, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Maybe I should go." So then that's the type of thing.
Okay. Well, that's a little difficult if you don't have a clear intuition about what you think, whether it's right or wrong. Get away before you die. Yeah, good. Scare me. For you.
Can I say something? Because that is something very important. That's the way things appear to me. Now, if that would die, that would be me.
Yeah.
That's the way it happened. Like whenever I wanted to go to a doctor, that's the way I think. Well, if I go there, they're going to do this, and then they're going to send me there or here, and then I don't go, and everything's going to be okay.
Well, if you feel good about your decision, stick to it.
Good. Thank
Okay?
you. That's
All right.
You answered my question. Thank you.
We can never know until we try, can we? Right? You might be right, but you might be wrong. But if you go to doctor, maybe you're wrong too. Now later you regret, you think, oh, I had intuition, I shouldn't have gone to this doctor. Now what a mess. For example, like that. Okay?
I got it.
Yeah.
You helped me.
So there are something clear about two decisions, okay? When you go to doctor, you're not very clear. But about not going, you're more clear. Then that is more correct. Yeah? And if you're still not sure about that, you analyze the situation. If I go there, what will happen? How much disadvantage? If I don't go, how much disadvantage? Which one less disadvantage? Which one less risky? Okay? But we still risk. Life is a risk. Yeah. We always die at the end. Right? A big risk.
Yes,
So,
I'm not afraid to die. It's just I
understand. So we, if you're more clear about not going, then you know it's okay.
I made up my mind after I met you. There was something so clear, it was so beautiful that it said, if I have to die, if he tells me to, I will. But if not, not a doctor, because the doctor is just a person. And since then, it stays in my mind, and that's the way I go, no matter what.
Well, if you're strong enough, then keep to that.
Yes. I had what you said about the intuitive to go to a doctor, and the answer was not to go because I would waste my time.
Okay. Yeah.
But then something says, well, go play the game.
Okay.
So I went, and it happened there. I helped the doctor instead of him helping me.
Yeah. Most of the time. Yeah. Most of the time.
So that's
it's just also, in case if you go to doctor, then maybe you should have gone just because he will benefit from you. So it's like that also.
That's what
you see what I
happened.
mean?
Yeah.
Many times we discover that we have to do something we didn't want to. We have to go a certain place, meet certain person. Later we found out that because that person needs us. Yeah, we are good for him or for her at that time. So we have to meet him. We have to go through trouble for ourselves also, so that that person can get helped. Yeah, you realize that afterward, no? Something like that happened to you? Yeah, many times. So it's okay to go or not to go.
Yeah, I know. He did some tests just for formalities, so it shows that I've been there. But actually, he didn't. He says, so you can take if you want. I don't do nothing. It's up to you if you want to come back or not.
Yeah. Sometimes like that. So whatever, okay?
Thank
if you go, he's good. You don't go, you're good. It's all right.
Thank you for the answers.
Yeah.
And before I finish, I have to say thank you very much for coming into my life. I said that 8 months ago, and it's still the same, and it will be the same. Thank you.
Yeah. Same? No, I look better, no?
Better, yes.
I have changed, My hair curl. Okay, in case you don't notice, like every man, they don't notice what you have. No, it's okay. Just kidding. You can't be too personal. Yes.
Thank you, Master. I only want to deliver a message of our brothers and sisters from Lomé Center.
From where?
Lomé Center in West Africa.
Oh.
Some of them wanted to come here, but it was not possible. And I came here only with our contact person. So they asked me to thank you and to say to you hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very loving of you and your brothers and sisters. Please say the same for me. Yeah. I'm very happy with you people. I have not been there, but you meditate and you do this, do that, and you're very faithful to God. Very good. Yes.
Master, it's very nice to be here again, and I would just like to say that in the past 6 months since I've been initiated, the meditation has helped me tremendously, and it's done for me more than anything else I have done in my life.
Yes.
And even though I can't remember the experiences, I love to hear you talk about heaven, and if you could talk to us about how we would live our life in heaven, and
how?
Yes, what we would do, and what great things that we would see.
I don't think I can write that many books for you.
Whatever comes to mind.
You will feel happy, okay, whatever. Life over there is not the way we imagine here. And the human language is often miserable to do that job, to describe heaven. Yeah, I know.
I know that.
Yeah. So, actually, I have not too many words for that. But if you look for experience, a description of heaven, we have many videos of many kind of stories which were told by our brothers and sisters who have been there. So you look for them. Okay, we have also some compiled in small books sometimes. Heaven is not a place also. Not only a place, it's a state of being. Once you reach that state of heavenly being, you know what it is. Okay? And you can feel heaven right here. Even though you see things are the same, but it becomes like heaven to you because your mind is in the state of heaven. Okay? Otherwise, if we are miserable, we've been taken to heaven, we still feel miserable. The heaven will not change you, will not make you feel good or make you live the way you think you should live your life. No. You should live your life the way you should, and then you will know heaven. Okay? All right. It's like kind of abstract, but you must try to understand after meditation for a while, for some time.
Abstract things.
Yeah, but abstract things is not easy to describe. All right? Yeah. Okay. Example. Okay? Example. The people sometimes, in many countries, they consider if they don't have a table, if they have to sit on the floor, they consider themselves poor, unfortunate. And here you pay thousands of dollars to come here, just sit on the grass, and you smiling, laughing, feeling happy every day, every minute. And that's heaven for you. Okay? But for those other people, if they have to sit here like that, they feel suffering. Same place, same atmosphere, same happenings. One person happy and one person miserable. It's all in the mind. You reach the stage of heaven. That means you have left behind the lowly level of consciousness, and then you be in heaven, no matter where you are. You're welcome.
Yeah, Master, I'm feeling blocked in my meditation. I've been initiated a little over a year, and I'm very lucky because I'm in the Bay Area, and there's lots of group meditation, and I go all the time, and there's lots of initiates.
Yes.
But I just feel like I feel very blocked.
Very blocked?
Yeah, I had a dream a couple weeks ago where I got into an airplane and I started meditating and closed my eyes, and I thought the plane took off, but it didn't. And I just feel like I'm that way with my meditation, and I've never seen the light or heard the sound, and I suffer from anxiety, and I thought the meditation would help, but I'm still very anxious, and I can't relax enough to even feel peaceful.
To even have the experience.
Yeah, and I tried changing my diet, and I do exercise to relax, and I spend a lot of time with initiates, but I feel very blocked, and I feel very frustrated with my meditation, and I feel like there's some dam inside of me ready to break, and I've felt afraid to trust in you, but I've been trying to work on that, and I don't know what else to do, and I'd like some help so that I can relax, so that I can enjoy the meditation.
Why couldn't you relax? If you don't trust me, just relax and forget me. Or forget me and relax. There's two choices to do. Very simple. Why you worry about so much? You're struggling between trusting me or not trusting me. Is that right? Is that what makes you blocked?
I don't know. I mean, I was an analyst, and I think all the time, so I could give you a whole list of all the things that I think it could be.
I know.
But I don't know which ones are right and which aren't. And I guess I'm sort of similar to Karen in that, although she's worked and the path has taken her, work has taken her away from the path, I haven't worked since before I've been initiated because I'm afraid that it'll take too much away from me and I won't be able to meditate.
Yes.
I got 2 job offers, and one, the guy said that his job was to suck the life force out of me, and I was afraid the other one was going to do the same. And I need a job, and I need to relax, and I want to enjoy the meditation, and I don't want a job that's going to take away from my practice.
Things are not as bad as you imagine. Sometimes before we take over something, or before we undertake some job or some assignment, we worry that it will harm this, it will do that, but it might not. You try it, you need a job anyhow. So first thing first, okay? Need a job, get a job, alright? Nowadays difficult to get a job. Get a job, and then see how damage can it be done. It couldn't be more than now. You sit in and worry about it. Okay? And once you get used to it, you will think, oh, it's not all that bad. Sitting and worrying about things is worse than actually facing it. Okay? Because if you do your work, you have the money to support yourself, then you feel independent and you can relax. Something, at least economically, you relax. Yeah? And from that, you relax, maybe other thing. Then you have money, then you can buy some nice thing you like. You relax more. Yeah? And then, because you earn your own money, you feel you're worthwhile, you relax even more. And you tell people what you do, and they respect you. Oh, yeah? You can do this difficult job? It's really demanding. I was afraid to take it because I worried it might take away my energy and I couldn't meditate. And that's how you got my job. And you handle it, oh my God. You never know. Or you might get a job and then you meet a beautiful guy, or you change your life, or millionaire, or marry the boss, who knows? Just give a try, yeah? And if that job... you worry about the job that you couldn't meditate well. I don't think you are meditating well now without any job. So what worse can it be? How much worse can it be? Okay, take a job. If you can't meditate, then just relax. But I think after the job, you meditate better. You know why? You're too tired. You need it, and your brain is too tired. It won't argue so much like it does now. When we have not much work to do, we have too much time, and we think of only 1 or 2 problem, immediate problem, and it blow it out of proportion. And we sleep with the problem, we eat with the problem, we walk with the problem, we awake with problem, dream with the problem. Oh, it's too much. Just one problem occupy you 24 hours a day. So go get a job, and quick. All right?
Thank you.
Don't forget, give me some tip after success. Yeah, you should be busy, all of you, okay? Busy your mind, make him work like mad so that he don't bug you too much. It's true. You think you have less job, you don't have job, and then you can relax and you can meditate more. It's not true. The Bible says you have to earn your own living by the sweat of your brows. That is for a reason. Yeah? To keep this monkey mind busy. So it doesn't bug you, and then you can relax better. Even you don't have to meditate, you feel already more peaceful. Yeah, because your brain will be taxed out and he's tired. He don't argue, he don't think too much, he don't have energy to blow everything out of proportion. Okay? Really, I assure you. Must work, especially you're so restless, you're so energetic, must use it up, then you feel better. Okay.
Hi, Master.
Besides, a job is only a job. If you don't like, you can always quit. There's no need to pressure yourself like it's a lifetime job, or you don't take it, you die, or if you quit, you're dead. Nothing like that. Okay? Yeah. Oh, she worries so much. God, didn't even get a job yet. Worries so much. Okay, don't you think it's weird? It is, huh? Yeah.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
I have a lot of problem.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And
You can move in together. Yeah. And tell each other about your problems, then the other one feel better. Oh, she has more problem than I do. Okay. Is that about a job? No. Oh my God. What's this? Oh.
sometimes I can read, so tight inside. I have
Why is that?
karma from karma, I got.
Karma? You got your karma?
I feel hard and, all over and my chest.
Are you sure about that?
And I can sit, meditate very well. Sometimes all night I sleep for only 5 minutes and I wake up and sit down again. And after that and sleep and go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is bothering you?
That I have something in my body, like
Your body? Where is it?
I have something in sometime from have a bug, little bug, all my eye, my mouth come sometime have a little bug,
Come back?
Yeah.
Bugs?
Bugs.
Bugs come out of your eyes?
Yeah, I feel like all over.
You
and
feel
I
it, but it's not, right?
It's
Okay.
and I so scared
Oh.
that
I don't see any bugs there. Your skin is clear. Okay. Number 1, get rid of all your black clothes. Number 2, cut your hair short.
yeah.
Yeah? Number 3, go more in the sun. You have a job?
Yeah, I have to.
What kind? Otherwise, at number 4, get a job. Yeah. What kind of job?
I work in a factory.
Huh?
I work what?
What? Factory. What kind of factory?
Licensing plates?
Yeah. The license plate. Part.
Oh, yeah? You didn't tell me. I go there get my license easy. Oh, man. I had to study the whole book. Hey. Hey. You should have told me about your license stuff. Here. Take this right now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Eat it. Yeah.
Master, this is what she does the whole time with us. She's quiet all the time and she's just like a baby.
Maybe she is a baby. Look like one. Yum, yum, yum. Good?
Yeah, good.
What's wrong with her? Is physical or what?
No, that job is good, no?
Yeah, her job and everything is good. She just can't
You have husband?
What?
Have husband, boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah? Otherwise, number 4, get a husband. Get rid of him, maybe. Is he okay? He good? No. No. He's not too good.
Sam, he's a beautiful husband, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Beautiful husband. He's an initiate and he comes with
Oh, so? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Is that something?
Yeah,
Huh?
all the time I have.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with you.
I got and at work, and then I'm so
What happened at work? What? What?
I have one guy
come to around me, I feel.
There's pressure at work? Huh? You have to tell me or you won't get any better. You have a guy around and you don't feel good with him?
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. What did he do? Sexual harassing? Yeah? Sue him. $5 million. That's not allowed in America. You understand? Get a lawyer. Sue the hell out of him.
Yeah.
Or change your job. Easier, change your job.
Okay, thank
You think so? Change job, huh? Maybe tell your boss to transfer to another place. Tell him about the guy. And if he doesn't transfer you, get another job. Okay? Don't wear black no more.
Okay.
Black is sexy. Keep it and eat it. Okay? Tell him if he don't stop, you tell your boss. Okay? Tell the guy. If he doesn't stop, you tell your boss. Huh? And tell the boss. Say, I would like to work here, but this guy trouble me so much. I don't want to sue him for $5 million, so change me to another place. Okay? Otherwise, you damage your health. Understand? I don't see anything wrong with you. I don't see anything wrong with you. You make it hard for yourself because you don't stand up for yourself and you just feel pressure. Okay? No need for that. You are a beautiful, worthwhile woman. And you are a yogi. You make strong impression on people. You tell them what to do. Understand?
Yeah.
Don't let anybody abuse you, make trouble for you. You don't deserve it. Yeah? Or if you want to die, then continue doing the way you do now. And we will sit, pray for you. Next to your coffin. Huh? Want to die quick? Yes? No. Okay. Okay, stand up and fight. Cut your hair short. Make it nice. Stand up. Don't wear black. Look miserable. You already look miserable. Change into white, okay? Into blue, into red. Yeah? Make yourself more strong, confident. Cut your hair, make it a little bit up, okay? Put some makeup on when you work. And tell that guy you get out of here or I send you to hell.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
I want to stay with Master.
You're welcome very much. Okay. Help yourself. And when you talk to him, you can pray to Master, give you strong. Yeah? And let the Master talk to him through your mouth. And give him some what? Some hell? Yeah. Okay, you must understand that that guy, he is attracted to you. Okay? And it is okay for a man also. He has also the right to feel attracted and helplessly in love with any woman, all right, even though she is married, okay? And when a man is desperately in love, maybe he does something silly, okay? There's also nothing very much wrong. The wrong thing is you, Okay? You have to tell him from beginning already. You don't let it go too late and too long, and then you feel worse and worse, and it's difficult to react after a while, because it becomes habit. Understand? And he just get more and more, he trying harder and harder. All right? So you have to accept that he has the right to fall in love with you. Okay? Number one. Number two, he not only fall in love with you, he likes you because you are a spiritual person. Maybe he knows that, maybe he doesn't know. But he likes your aura. He likes your heart. He likes your being because you're pure, you're clean. So that is also a good reason why he likes you. Okay? He's not doing anything wrong. He's just attracted to the light inside you. So don't hate him, but be straight. I'm married. Yeah? I'm not interested in another man. I keep the 5 precepts. Yeah? I'm faithful to my husband. Please, I understand you like me, but it's impossible. Please leave us alone. We can talk, you can ask me a question if you want, but I only know spiritual things. I don't know about sex, I don't know about adultery, I don't know about anything that other. Okay? If you ask something like that, say, I don't know about that. If you ask me about God, about master, about teaching, I can tell you. Vegetarian, I can teach you. I can cook for you. I can invite you to my house, introduce you to my husband, to my master, to my brothers and sisters. But that's all I can do for you. Okay? I don't hate you. I like you, but I'm married. Understand? Yeah. Very simple. Easy, friendly, loving. Right? He loves you because you are lovable. That's normal. Alright? Don't feel pressure. Feel complimented. But tell him. So teach him. Help him. Okay? Help him to go straight. Help him to know that he just loves you because maybe you're a good person. Yeah? He should not love in the wrong way. Yeah? He should save that love for the right woman. Help him. Okay? Or sue him. Okay, next.
My question is, when I meditate on the light, I very rarely see light, very dim when I do. But tonight, when I was meditating, my question is it always have to be a steady light?
No.
Because what I got was like disco lights, like
yeah, flashlight.
Flash.
Yeah, of course we have that also. It's okay.
My first time that happened to me.
It won't be the last. Yeah, it will be better all the time. Welcome. Group meditation very beneficial. Yeah. Yes. We also say flashlight during initiation. Maybe you have forgotten. Yeah. As long as light, who care, flash or not. All right. What else? Yes, over there. Hello.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
I want to thank you very much for initiating me in December. After struggling from so many paths, I know this is the right one, the last journey back home. I want to know, I meditate, but I don't see light, I don't hear sound, but I know I have to do it, I do it, no matter what. But sometimes I find it's a bit boring because I don't see nothing. But I know in my life things are changing, miracles are happening.
Yes.
And I know this is
change for the better?
Yes.
You feel more loving, more peaceful?
Patient.
Okay, good.
And I'm happy?
Yeah. And that's the proof that you have light, even though you sleep during that time.
I sleep like an angel.
Sometimes, don't worry, you have light, okay? Sometimes because you meditate, you don't realize it, number one. Number two, sometimes you don't have light during meditation, but you have light after when you sleep also. It's possible. Yeah?
sometimes I would like to have experience, but
Of course, of course. So what do you see when you see just totally darkness or
no,
like
no.
daylight?
It looks like daylight.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a kind of also light. Okay.
Sometimes when I take my shower, it goes on my
Yeah.
forehead. I see
Oh,
a
you
gold
poor thing.
light.
Yeah.
So that's like
Just take a shower. Because it's not a meditation time, so maybe it's illegal to see light during the shower. Yeah. Some people do that. They don't necessarily see the meditation, the light during the meditation, but the benefit goes afterward. You understand? Yeah. Sometimes we take a pill, but we don't feel sleepy right away. We feel it afterward. Or sometimes we take a pill for headache. It doesn't go immediately, the headache. An hour later it goes. And when you're eating an apple or something, you say, oh, maybe the apple that make your headache gone away. No, it's the pill before you took an hour ago. Okay? So sometimes you meditate before you sleep, and you don't see the light. But during sleep, the light visits you. Okay? And maybe you go higher than the brain level. So when you come back, it's not registered. The brain doesn't know where you've gone.
You mean I'm not conscious about it?
Yes, with
Yeah.
your conscious body. Yeah. Your soul, your wisdom. Yes.
Question on the, I'm not sure this is on, the numbing. 5 years, 20 years from today, does the numbing still continue as part of the meditation, the Kuan Yin?
The numbness?
The numbing, tingling, numbing of the feet, hands?
Yes, yes, yes.
It's always going to be there?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
It don't have to always be there, but sometimes you go out too quick, you don't realize it's numb, then come back quick, it's okay. But sometimes it will be numb, sometimes not.
Sometimes it's unbearable, but that's just normal, right?
I try to bear it a while, okay, and then it's gone. Oh, you mean the itchy and like ants in there? But when you change, it's also terrible, no? It's like electricity. Oh, yeah, yes. Very difficult to forget that, huh? But later on, you'll be more used to it, and you don't feel it. Okay? Or you feel it less. Yeah?
Regarding the question somebody had earlier, I don't understand how the soul doesn't have the capacity to remember. Since we are not the body, we are the soul. Why is the mind required to remember?
Because the mind is a secretary of the soul. And if the secretary doesn't write any agenda, any memorial, the boss cannot remember all that. It's not the job of the boss.
The soul goes out alone
Yeah.
to the higher levels.
Yeah. Leave the mind
can't
behind.
it record for itself what happened there?
It does record. The soul doesn't need anything. The soul doesn't even need to go out. You understand? The soul, if the soul wants to understand anything in the physical level, the soul needs a physical instrument, which is the brain. That's all.
But at that time, the soul is not in the physical level.
No, it's not. Yeah. So the brain cannot record anything. Okay? But the soul knows everything.
I guess I still don't understand.
Anybody understand? Huh?
Because even though you come back here into the physical level, what you're remembering is not physical. What you
Yes, I know.
should be remembered.
Yes. Huh? It doesn't communicate back, she said.
And that is only as long as we are in the physical level?
Yes.
Afterwards, it's like normal. You
Yes,
can remember
yes.
everything that happens to you?
Okay. Most of the things you know in this planet, everything around you, the thing you touch, the thing you see, have to go through the brain in order for you to know that it's there. Okay? That's why people, when they have brain damage, they don't know what's going on. They don't recognize things, for example, and they a little bit out of order. Yeah? They don't know the real things that you touch.
So this physical reality is made by the brain.
Yes, yes. So in order for you as a physical level to want to remember things of the physical world, the soul has to choose to let the brain know. Sometimes the soul doesn't want to. Yeah? Or sometimes too complicated for the brain to register. Yeah. Anyhow, some people do remember when they come back. Because the soul is a funny thing also. Because soul is God and one, they're both funny. I told you, God is funny, like Father, like Son. So the soul sometimes don't want the brain to know. It plays with itself. Yeah? And that is also another reason why you sit in here and asking all these funny questions. Because your soul want to pretend to be funny. Want to pretend that you don't know anything. In fact, you know everything. You choose to limit yourself in the brain so that you can ask these silly questions that you are doing now. Yeah.
That's the limitation I have to overcome.
You don't have to overcome anything. If you want to overcome, that's fine. But that's why you are here. That's why you practice. So that you will remember again that you don't have to overcome anything and that you are okay, that you are wisdom. You don't even need anything. Okay? Now you're not remembering. You have chosen to forget the greatness of your true self. So that you can have time, sit here and enjoy the program, cakes, yeah? Because the minute you go back to the kingdom of God, you don't need a mooncake. You don't watch this lousy program and clap your hand anymore. You have other things to do. You don't ask me this question anymore.
Those are the other things that I'm more curious about.
Yes, like what?
The other things you mentioned.
Yeah.
These physical things don't really interest me anymore.
It doesn't interest you anymore? Well, then work at it so that you remember.
I don't know why I'm still here.
You think you're not interested, but if I take the mooncake away from you and and make you sit there 18 hours, then you know how much you're interested or not interested. Yeah. Okay. Or if I tell you don't look at the woman anymore, then you know how much you're interested or not interested. Yeah? Right. You're welcome. Yeah.
Hi, Master. It's me again.
Hello.
Hello.
Mike.
Yes. Look, I just want to say I am a totally satisfied customer, Master. Yeah. So,
thank God. Thank God, because there's no money back guarantee here.
Yeah, money's...
Satisfied, huh?
Yeah, I am very satisfied. I think maybe the brain damage did me some good because I don't have to fight with it too much.
Okay.
But I have a request for my brothers and sisters in Sydney if I could take back some blessed food for them because...
Take some.
Just not more than one handful.
Yeah, take a handful, go back, buy a big bag, mix it, give to all to them. Okay?
Can one handful?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because my brothers said you bring back some blessed food and I...
Yeah, all right. All of you take each one a little. You don't have to be handful. Half handful, quarter handful, and buy a big bag of candy or what, or fruit. Yeah, mix them. Recite the 5 names. The blessing is never diluted. We always concentrate. Okay? Take even one, mix, and get plenty. That's how people make harvest, you know. Sow a little seed, and then get plenty. Same type of food. Okay? Same type.
Okay, thank you, Master. That was all I wanted to say.
Okay, you take them. This is
Thank you.
for you. Okay? You Westerner, if you want to take some, and mix it with other things. Give it to people, or keep it for yourself. Yes, she sits so far. Yes.
One very quick question. I know you're not supposed to look people in the eye, but is it all right to give people hugs? Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love
it's
to
okay.
give people hugs.
Hug
Anybody.
them, kiss them, kick them. Oh no, not kiss them, kick them. Love them. Hug them, kiss them. Do it with spontaneity and love, okay? And if you're still calculating too much, we had karma from him, we have, how you say, share the burden with him, and then don't do it yet, okay? Do it when you're ready. When you really want to hug people and really love and feel fearless, then do that. Otherwise, you could try with fear too and get used to it, and then after, no more fear.
Lots, actually. I do it lots, and I just wanted to
Do it a lot of time.
Yeah.
Okay, good. If you feel good, do it. Why
the
not?
second question is, I've been initiated for 14 months, and I see a lot of changes in my life. My house is much more peaceful, and I'm more peaceful with my children and my husband. But I still feel very lonely.
Lonely?
I still don't feel connected to God or loved by God, and I still feel very, very lonely.
Mm-hmm. Because do you pray sometimes to God?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To show me that He loves me.
You get answer?
I don't feel like it.
You don't know?
No, I don't feel like it.
You don't feel like what?
That I'm loved by God.
By God?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. So are you loved by your husband, you feel?
Yeah.
You feel?
Yeah, I have 5 kids too. I feel loved by them. I still feel
5
lonely.
kids? So that's a proof of he loves you? Huh? Right? Okay. So do you like the air in Orlando? Huh? You like the green around here? You feel good that they are here?
Yeah.
Feel good? The air is good?
It's good to see you.
That's the proof that God loves you. He makes the air. Any other question? No? Okay. Yeah, you ask first.
Master, I want to know the importance of the group meditation, because
You
some
still
people
don't know?
don't want to go to the center, to the group, because they say that it's not important. They meditate.
It
in the
is
house.
very important. It's good. It's better for you if you can go group meditation. We say that all the time. When you sit together with other people, you're more strengthened. Yeah. It's more fun to sit with a lot of people. Number one. Number two, the collective power. Yeah, will help you. For example, that's how the bank works, don't you know? Economically speaking, practically speaking, that's how the bank works. Everybody pull the money in one bank and they get rich. Huh? 1 penny, $1, $2, $200, 100, 1,000. Everybody pull the money in and the bank become powerful. But everybody who participate in the bank benefit also. If he keep his money for himself, he doesn't get interest. But if he pull the money in the bank together, the bank benefit a lot. And he himself benefit too. He get interest. You see what I mean? Yeah? Same. Practicing is just like same like business in the world. It's very logical. Yeah? One person cannot probably cannot lift this chair or cannot lift the stage, but many persons together can lift it. Okay? Very simple. All right. Thank you for reminding them this way. Oh, here. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. Oh, you have 2 jobs, yeah.
Thank you.
And you don't have much time.
Well, it's not really time.
it happens that I have a full-time job, and I'm also a minister,
You
a
what?
church minister.
Oh, yes.
So my second job, it might be my first job as a minister, and I do funerals and
Yeah,
you
have to do your
hospital
duty.
visits.
Yes.
Yes, and I can't go at the time they have set the reunion for the congregation to congregate to do meditation, group meditation. I know how important it is to congregate. I know about that.
Yes.
And it's good for me that, thank you, Santa, because I really, I was just about to ask you about that. Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm concerned about my responsibility toward the group.
Yeah.
But still, I also have a responsibility to my church.
Okay. All right. You try your best to meditate, and whenever you have time, you come group meditation. Don't have to be every week if you cannot. Maybe once a while, once a month. Yeah, whenever you can. All right? You're welcome. Sometimes the time is not also inconvenient for people. Like you meditate Saturday and they work Saturday. Yeah, something like that. Or their kids happen to be off school on Saturday. Or their parents always visit Saturday. All kind of question. Of course, whatever benefit to you, you try to profit from it. But if you cannot, it's no sin. It's no problem to anybody. Just for yourself. Okay. But you see, you made effort to even come here. So that means you're trying your best. And God knows that, and that's all right. Just that you enjoy maybe a little less of the progress that you would, that other probably would enjoy. That's all. Yeah. You go slow. Yes.
This is the first time I'm meeting you.
Me
My
too.
heart
First
is full.
time I meet you.
And my heart is full. And as a Hindu, my salutation to you. Namaskar.
Namaste.
Yeah, accept it. And I have one silly question. We Hindus always put gurus before even God. So, and we offer, water and fruit to God as a token of our thankfulness that you give us food, so I offer this to you.
Yeah.
So I have been giving you raisin and water in your picture. I hope it's okay.
No wonder I don't feel hungry anymore. I was thinking recently why I don't want to eat. No, it's okay.
I was surprised when you picked up that box of raisin and ate one. I said, okay, that's not bad.
Karma.
Yeah. And now I have one question. When I do Kuan Yin, I feel extremely hot. I mean, I have my cloth, which is not very heavy. It's, like this. And I feel so hot, and I sweat. I have to just take off my cover.
Yeah.
Is that bad karma or what?
No. We are cleansing it with the sound all the time when we do the Kuan Yin. That's why sometimes when you do Kuan Yin, you feel so agitated because of the bad things struggle to come out. Yeah. So try to bear it. Yeah. And if it's too hard, when you do Kuan Yin, you wear less clothes, less and more airy, so you feel more peaceful, more cool, right? Okay.
Thank you so much for coming into my life.
Thank yourself. Anyone? Here. Yes.
I hope to see you again. I can't believe I'm still just,
Why not?
I just can't believe I'm sitting next to
What's
you,
the
Master.
problem?
Yes, I'm so grateful. You changed my life. I was suffering a lot from stress.
Yeah.
But I feel
You
like
feel better now?
I feel like a newborn baby.
Oh,
That's how I feel.
baby.
Yes. And another thing, Master, I'm not asking too much.
Yes.
Can I have your autograph, please,
My
Master?
autograph? No. Everybody will want it. What do I do?
Just to me. Just to
Huh?
me. Just to me.
Just to me. That's what you think? Can I just give it to her and never again give anybody else? Saba? Nah, look at that. Look at that. I don't know what to write. Okay, look here. Winnie? Windy?
Winifred.
Winnie? Oh, Winnie.
I love you, Master.
Love you, love you, love you. Winnie the Pooh. Here. I'm not a movie star. Winnie Pooh, remember? Okay.